Thank you for inviting me into your home to teach you how to knit on video. This is a wonderful way to learn a new project because you can rewind as many times as you need to, and I'll still be right there ready to show you how to do each step of the process. So I ought to tell you a little bit about myself so you know why I'm the best person to be teaching you how to do this. I have been knitting for 10 years. I'm a wonderful knitter, and you will be too by the time that you finish the video. You'll feel like you can start any new project and you'll be able to complete it with confidence. So let's go ahead and begin. The first thing that we're going to talk about are the needles and the yarn that we're going to use on our first project. I'm going to show you the very basic steps. All of the knitting that we're going to do will be based on two basic stitches. There's a knit stitch and a purl stitch, and the thing that's fun about that is on one side what looks like knitting, if you turn it over it looks like purling from the other side. So when we begin, we'll do a row of knitting, a row of purling, and you'll be able to see the difference. So let's begin with needles. You can use any needles that you choose. We have needles in several different sizes and styles. There are metal needles and plastic needles. There are also needles in the round. You can use any type of needles for these projects that we're going to work on today. So if you have needles already, anything that you're comfortable with, any size that you're comfortable with, that will be fine. Same thing goes for yarn. You can use any kind of yarn. If you have a color that you especially like, you can use whatever you'd like to do today. It will be best if you work with a solid color yarn so that you can see your stitches on the very first project that we work on. So let's begin by learning how to cast on. First, I'm going to show you how to hold your hands and cast the thread onto the needle. That's how all knitting projects are begun. You're going to use one needle, not both, to begin your casting on process. And this is where you're going to start. You need to begin with a slip knot. We'll grasp the yarn between thumb and forefinger, wrap the yarn around 2 fingers, secure with the thumb and forefinger again, remove the 2 fingers, bring the yarn from behind and through the loop, and then pull to secure, and you'll have your loop. Then go ahead and slide it onto your needle and pull to tighten, and then you'll be ready to begin. The first thing that we're going to work on will only have 10 stitches, and so as you can see, I've allowed about a foot of yarn on the short end. You will separate the 2 pieces of yarn with your thumb and first finger, and then grasp the yarn, both pieces, with your remaining fingers. Okay, now you're ready to begin to cast on. This part looks a little bit tricky, but just work with me and you'll do just fine. Point your needle towards your thumb, come around to the first yarn, secure it on the end of the needle, come around, point to your first finger, and secure the needle behind that piece of yarn, and then pull it through the loop. Remove your thumb from the circle and pull the string tight. We've just cast on 1 stitch. Let's do it again. Point the needle at your thumb, come around the outside of that piece of yarn, grasp it onto the needle, turn the needle to point at your finger, bring it around the piece of yarn and through the hole. Remove your thumb and pull the string. And now we have cast on 2 stitches. If you look at the needle, you can see there are now 3 stitches on the needle. The first one was where we had secured our slip knot. The second one we cast on, and the third one we cast on. We're going to continue in this fashion until we have 10 stitches cast on. So we're going to start now with our next stitch. Again, point at your thumb, around, secure the yarn, point at your finger, around, secure the yarn, pull it through the loop, remove your thumb, and pull the string. We're now at 4. Let's speed up just a little. Point at your thumb, secure the yarn, point at your finger, secure the yarn, pull it through the loop, remove your thumb, and pull. We're at 5. Point at your thumb, secure the yarn, point at your finger, secure the yarn, pull it through, remove your thumb, and pull. Thumb, secure, finger, secure, through, remove, and pull. We're now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's getting easier, isn't it? Point, secure, through, remove, and pull. 8. Point, secure, through, remove, and pull. Point, secure, through, remove, and pull. We now have 10 stitches that we've cast onto our needle, and it looks just like this. You can count each of these, and these will be your stitches. We are counting the slip knot we started with as one of our stitches. So now we're ready to begin to knit.
Thanks for watching. Click on the next step or replay to watch another video, and please rate, comment, and subscribe. You can also visit AmericanKnitter.com to purchase the knitting DVD set.